Hello guys, the Premier League season comes to a close on Sunday afternoon, with Liverpool still dreaming of a domestic treble when they host Wolves. And AMB Football brings you the preview of the game and other key games. And in this preview, because it's the final day, the focus of the preview is on Liverpool and Manchester City and the other key games as I've mentioned. So let's get straight into action. Liverpool head into their final game of the season against Wolves, knowing that a win is crucial to maintain their slim chance of overtaking leaders Manchester City to win the Premier League. The Reds will need a favour from Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa at the Etihad in order for that to become a reality. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp hopes injured trio Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Fabinho will be in the matchday squad, though he stressed no risk will be taken with Salah. Wolves, on the other hand, may recall goalkeeper Jose Sa, who was rested against Norwich. The Predator lineup. For Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp plays 4-3-3 formation. Alisson will be in post. Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Konate, Robertson will be the back four. The midfield three, Keita, Henderson, and Thiago. Then the front three, Salah, Mane, and Diaz. Jurgen Klopp is going to play Salah because of the golden boot that Salah is chasing, because he has 22 goals and Son has 21. So if he doesn't play, he doesn't have a chance of winning the golden boot. Obviously, Son may have the chance because Son will play against Norwich, and there's a possibility that he may score a goal or two to overtake Salah. So surely Salah will play. For Wolves, Bruno Lage plays 3-5-2 formation. Sarr will be in post. The back three, Boli, Cody, and Totti. Johnny, Nevers, Montijo, Dondonka, and Art Nori will be the midfield five. Jimenez and Neto will be the front two. So AMB Football predicts Liverpool 3, Wolves 1. Now let's move to Manchester City to see the possibility of them winning the league. Victory over Aston Villa will guarantee Manchester City finish the season as champions. Because of their superior goal difference over Liverpool, Manchester City will only drop to second if they lose or draw against Aston Villa and Liverpool beat Wolves. A draw for Liverpool and a defeat for Manchester City will not be enough unless Aston Villa win by at least 6 goals. And come on, that is not going to happen. Aston Villa will not be able to score Manchester City 6 goals. So that is out of the equation. So let's look at the Predator lineup for Manchester City and Aston Villa. With Manchester City, Pep Guardiola plays 4-3-3 formation. Ederson will be in post. Cancelo, Stones, Laporte, Zinchenko will be the back four. Silva, Rodri, De Bruyne, the midfield three. Sterling, Jesus, and Grealish will be the front three. With Aston Villa, Steven Gerrard plays 4-3-1-2 formation. Martinez will be in post. The back four, Cash, Chambers, Mains, and Dini. The midfield three, McGinn, Luiz, and Ramsey. The attacker midfielder will be Coutinho, and the front two will be Watkins and Ains. So that is the Predator lineup for Manchester City and Aston Villa. And with this, AMB Football predicts Manchester City 2, Aston Villa 2. Because there's no way Manchester City will lose the game. I don't see it happen. But with the Steven Gerrard factor, having that alliance with Liverpool in his playing days, he would like to do something to help his team win the league. But even if he forced a draw with City, Liverpool has to win their match against Wolves. Anything other than Liverpool winning against Wolves will not even guarantee them the title. City will still win the title. So AMB Football predicts Manchester City 2, Aston Villa 2. Now, let's look at the other areas of who will qualify for Champions League, the last spot, because we know Liverpool, Manchester City, Chelsea have already qualified for the Champions League. So there's a final spot, which is between Tottenham and Arsenal. So let's look at their chances of qualifying for the Champions League. With Tottenham, they could still finish third, fourth, or fifth. In all likelihood, third place is out of reach, and a draw at Norwich should be enough to secure fourth place. And so AMB Football predicts Tottenham 3, Norwich 1. What about Arsenal? Having failed to qualify for Europe last year, Arsenal are certain of finishing in the top 5 this term and qualifying for the Europa League. They will only qualify for Champions League if they beat Everton and Tottenham lose at Norwich. The gap in goal difference means it is unfeasible for Arsenal to finish above Tottenham if Spurs draw at Norwich. Now, AMB Football predict Arsenal 2, Everton 1. Arsenal is going to win against Everton. So that is fine. But I don't see how Norwich is going to win against Tottenham. And Tottenham doesn't need to even do so much. All that they need is a draw. And Tottenham has a coach in the person of Antonio Conte, Italian-minded coach, defense-minded. So perhaps first half, he will set up the team in such a way that they will go for a goal. If they should get the goal in the first half, there are two things that could happen. Either they'll go all out to dismantle Norwich, in which case Son might get the goals needed to overtake Salah in the golden boot. Or if Antonio Conte sees that there's a possibility of Norwich attacking them, this Antonio Conte man knows how to win or knows how to defend. He will defend that goal scored. So there's no way Norwich will win against Tottenham on Sunday. So that is that. Now let's get into the relegation battle. We know Everton has secured Premier League status already, so they will play in the Premier League next season. Now the battle is between Burnley and Leeds. So for Burnley, fighting to stay in 7th and the Premier League, Burnley will start the final day only above the relegation zone on goal difference. But their tally is so superior to Leeds that the Chariot are effectively certain of staying up if they win at home to Newcastle. Likewise, a draw will be enough so long as Leeds don't win at Brentford. So AMB Football predicts Burnley 1, Newcastle 1, because Newcastle these days are stubborn. If you look at how they dismantled Arsenal, Newcastle is the reason why Arsenal might not qualify for the Champions League, because they beat them 2-0 in midweek. So Newcastle might even win against Burnley, but there's a possibility of Burnley. I like the way the interim coach has set the team up. They try always to score a goal. So it will be 1-1 between Burnley and Newcastle. Now, let's look at Leeds. One certainty on the final day is that Leeds will be relegated if they lose at Brentford. A draw will only be enough to secure 17th if Burnley lose, and even victory will not, bearing a 20-goal swing on goals difference, be sufficient if Burnley also win. So AMB Football predict Brentford 1, Leeds 2. Leeds might win, but that will not guarantee them staying up if Burnley draw at Turf Moor. So it's more or less Leeds going down, unless something drastic happen where they will win and Burnley lose. So finally, teams that start the final day top of the Premier League has gone on to win the title. So we know Manchester City is now leading the table. So going with these stars, obviously Manchester City should win the league. But AMB Football think this will change on Sunday and tip Liverpool to win the title instead of Manchester City. Why? Because you cannot continue to get the favors all the time. And so, just as they did against Man United, they also done it against Liverpool in the past. But for this year, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen because, I mean, why should it be the case where anytime it gets to final day of the season, they will use either 1 point to win the league or even goals difference? Remember when Aguero scored that crucial goal in injury time? It was just goal difference that they used to win the league. So they have been favored and favored and favored and favored for so long a time. This Sunday is going to be a different game altogether. It's not going to happen unless Liverpool lose and they draw. Because for me, I see Aston Villa going to do something. Something is going to happen at Etihad on Sunday, which Aston Villa will surprise many. So watch out. Tottenham Hotspur also to secure top 4 to play Champions League next season. And Burnley will avoid relegation. So that is the preview of the final day games of the season, where AMB Sport tip Liverpool to win the league, Tottenham to qualify for Champions League, and Burnley to avoid relegation. And so, as always, I encourage you to share the video for your friends to see. This is a final day of the season, so you don't want your friend to miss it. So when you share, they will also see what is going on. And especially just as I have done it, it's just in order for everyone to understand what is going to happen on the final day. So the more you share, the more your friends will have the opportunity to see what is going to happen on the final day. And as always, I encourage you to also subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the description below. So just click on it and it will take you straight to YouTube. And all that you need to do is subscribe and turn on the notification button so that we all together can make this project a good one. So I thank you for being with me throughout the season up until the final day. And I encourage you to continue to watch my videos. And even when the season ends, I'll be giving you videos. We have the Champions League coming up, which I will preview for you, and other key games. So enjoy the video and enjoy the rest of your day.